It is main event time, and Kevin Blue is out of... I don't know how smart that was to go out to the floor when it's a strap match. Wait, what? JJ, what is that? I don't... Kevin Blue just gave birth to something. Is that padding?
Yeah. There was padding taped to the inside of his shirt.
Looks like an elbow pad, possibly a knee pad. Now there's no protection. For you Anarchy fans that have never seen a fan strap match, before we came back from commercial, Anarchy representative Bill Behrens drew 3 numbers. Fans were given raffle tickets when they came in at the start of the show. Bill Behrens drew 3 numbers. 3 fans were selected. As you see, Papa Buck out here at ringside already had an assigned, spot. As his shirt says, I don't know if we can see it or not, it says Strap Master.
Papa Buck was part of one of the very first fan participation strap matches at the Remember When Theater in Helen, Georgia, back Fright Night 2006. 1, 2. It's a rare occasion that these matches take place, the fans participation strap match, but when they do, they're always interesting. I don't always trust giving fans belts, but when it's for somebody like Kevin Blue who represents Platinum, then I'm all for it.
Again, if you've never seen a strap match, it's sort of like a lumberjack match. Anytime one of the superstars is out on the floor, they're free reign for the 4 strap masters, and they have the option. They can either beat the holy heck out of somebody, or they can let them beat. That decision's entirely up to them. The television title is on the line. As you see, Kevin Blue was looking to escape. Comes face to face with one of the strap masters.
Comes face to face with a fan here. The thing is, many of these fans here have been fans of Anarchy for 10 years. Oh, wait a minute.
She beat him! Kevin Blue goes out right in front of Papa Buck. I think it's safe to say he's clubbering him.
Oh, there's a lot of clubbering going on here this evening. I'll tell you a story, Brett Wolverton. Watching Kevin Blue kind of takes me back to my childhood. There was one time I came home with some really bad grades on my report card, and I told my mom she wasn't going to punish me. She grabbed one of these leather straps, and she chased me through our 3-bedroom apartment, and she was hitting everywhere there was white meat. Kevin Blue feeling my pain right now.
I can see the welt starting to form on the back of the television champion. It looked like Kevin Blue was taking the wrist tape off of Ashworth. Clothesline from the ropes.
Kevin Blue throwing those punches to the back of the head. Kevin Blue, the Anarchy Television Champion, won that championship from Corey Hollis back at Hardcore Hell, and now a handful of face.
Checking the sinuses.
It happens. But just to clarify one thing here, despite having fans at ringside with these straps, there are still rules that have to happen here in this matchup. Oh, look at this, and nobody's wanting to hit Jacob Ashworth. Jacob Ashworth, a favorite here up in Cornelia.
The sunset flip. Gets out of it. Big boot to the chest. Goes in for the cover.
As I was saying, though, despite the fact of having these straps around ringside, there are still rules for this matchup. Normal wrestling rules still apply, so that's why Dee Byers was applying a count. That's why, you can't grab to the face like he did.
There could be a disqualification.
Very much so, and there is, of course, the television title time limit is in effect for this matchup, the 10 minutes in effect.
Which, when you have 4 superstar fans at ringside that are willing to hit you with a leather strap, that 10 minutes can seem like 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. I fortunately, in my 10 years here in Anarchy, I've never had to participate in one of these matches or be ringside for one, but I have called plenty of them. I can tell you, they never end pretty.
you talk about being at ringside for one. You notice Miss Rachel is not out here with Kevin Blue. She probably realized it would be in her best interest not to be at ringside when you have 4 fans at ringside with stripes.
5 minutes remaining in the contest. 5 minutes.
We're at the halfway point. Well, for the better part of 4 years now that Miss Rachel has been around Anarchy, she hasn't made any fans here with the fans. She hasn't made friends with the fans or fans of the fans. So you're definitely right. It's probably safer for her to watch this from the back.
We know she's here. We saw her at the top of the show. We saw her before the #1 contenders match for the tag team championship.
Well, I can tell you right now, Kevin Blue, plenty of prepared. I may not agree with the philosophy of Platinum. I may not agree with everything they do, but I will say this: Kevin Blue is a fantastic athlete. The man, you don't become the television champion by being a fly-by-nighter. You're not some flash in the pan. You have to have some kind of ability, and that's what Kevin Blue has. And Miss Rachel and Steve Platinum have a lot of faith in Kevin Blue, having him out here by himself. And also it is for the protection. But right now, Jacob Ashworth has gotten himself back up to a vertical base. Kevin Blue with an elbow to the back of the head, and now set him up. Swings him around and going for the cover.
Rather arrogant cover by the television champion. Only gets a 2 count. Kevin Blue being very smart as he's trying to stay towards the center of the ring, away from those straps.
Staying away from the straps, but also keeping Jacob Ashworth in the center of the ring, keeping him away from those ropes, able to wear him down even more, and quite possibly retain that Anarchy Television Championship. Fans are looking on. The fans here at ringside and the fans with straps at ringside. Still to come next week, that big bunkhouse matchup that we've been talking about. 8-man bunkhouse. The Iron Man match next week with Jeff Lewis and Slim J, and then also a ladder match for the Young Lions Championship next week. Another action-packed hour.
It'll be a tremendous hour of action next week. We still have about 3 minutes left in this television championship match. Shots to the face. In some of Kevin Blue's recent defenses, when we got down to that last minute or so, he's tried to get out of the ring and stay out on the floor for that last 60 seconds. Look at the danger he'd be in if he tried that this week.
Yeah, I think instinct he was going there and, maybe just stopped himself, got into those ropes. Wait a minute, 1, 2, after the fall-away slam there. Jacob Ashworth, a former Young Lions champion, has not held any other gold here in Anarchy other than that Young Lions championship. Would love to get his hands on the television title.
Able to get out of the full Nelson. Back into the slam. Cover made. Dee Byers out of position, and that may have cost Jacob Ashworth the television title.
Yeah, that half a second there may have definitely cost him. Jacob Ashworth, a 8-year veteran of the ring. Of course, some of that time spent as a referee, but nonetheless.
Catches the boot. Kick to the back of the head.
Oh, wait a minute. Kevin Blue trying to set him up. Jacob Ashworth fighting out of it.
I don't know if I would go for a move. Well, I would go for something to try to get the pin with about a minute and a half to go, but I'd also try to get him out on the floor. Let the fans weaken him up a little.
Well, right now you're beyond almost to like a minute. You can't do that. Oh, wait a minute. I thought Ashworth was going to be able to slam him out. Oh, wait a minute. Thumbs in the eyes. Dee Byers staying, away. Oh, wait a minute. We're setting up for a superplex here.
1 minute remaining.
There we go. We're inside a minute now.
Blue tumbles out to the floor.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh!
Oh, and the fans over here. Wait a minute. Just strapped out Kevin Blue. We're beyond. Wait a minute. What does Kevin Blue have? Kevin Blue has something.
That's one of the straps. 1, 2. Kick out
30 seconds remaining.
Where did you get that strap from?
I think he was able to wrestle it away from Papa Buck.
Papa Buck.
Blue's trying to escape.
We got less than a minute here. We got to be it. There we go. We're at the 10-second mark.
He's got to hit him with something. Roll up. Is it enough? Shoulders aren't down. He's in the ropes.
1. Ladies and gentlemen, the 10-minute time limit has expired. Therefore, this match is a draw. Still, your Anarchy Wrestling Television Champion, Kevin Blue.
You saw Kevin Blue didn't waste any time.